everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things, you've
Father, you done for me, yeah.
Words are not enough to say thank you.
So Lord, you are,
Lord, you're my everything.
See, I call you Jireh.
Lord, my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are.
You're my everything.
I call you Jireh.
Lord, my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are. You
You're
are.
my everything.
Uya matinyina. Uya matinyina. Uya matinyina. Oh, uya matinyina. Yeah, so uya.
Moya matinina. Moya matinina.
Yeah.
Moya matinina.
Oh,
Moya matinina.
say I call you Jireh, say.
I call you
Yeah.
Lord, my provider.
I call you Nisi.
Eunice,
You are my battle.
my back.
I call you Rapha.
You rock.
Hey.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are my everything. Yeah. Are you ready, everybody? All right, listen. William Ingram, cover your 1, 2, 3.
Voy a mi cuarto, te la mamá. Me viene solo.
Yeah. I can breathe without you, say. I can move without you, Lord. Hey. Who am I without you? Say, I can live without you, yeah. I can breathe without you, Lord. I can move without you, yeah. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Hey. We are my thing now. Oh. So, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, oh, yeah. Oh. Martin, me, oh. So, oh, yeah, Martin, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Ye fema ye wo London. Ya ji abasobodie bebre. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors e de anigye e na twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer e wo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura wɔn ho. Inti sɛ ba na ebusuansɛm bi te sɛ child care, ɛyɛ abofrahwɛ mu, awaregya yɛ ho twema mentwe. Ɛne ɔhyɛ anaa injunction a yɛde to domestic violence so a, yɛmma wo legal assistance a ɛdi mu na yie adwuma nso. Yɛn child care ɛne family team no nim nea wofa mu ɛwɔ nea ɛyɛ wɔ bere yi mu. Ɛno nti na yɛto yɛn bo ase ma wafoto a ɛsɛ fata ɛwɔ kokoa mu. Yɛn senior partner ɛyɛ obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agyina to mu na ɔsan so yɛ member na kyerɛ sɛ ɛba no sɛ yɛgyina w'akyi ɛretwitwa agyew ɛwɔ family ɛne matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw koraa. Wopɛ advice ɛwɔ immigration nsɛnsɛm ho. Wɔ BWF Solicitors deɛ, yɛn immigration team no avedare ɛwɔ general immigration ho nsɛmsɛm kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho ntotoyɛ, ɛne entry clearance visas, family visas ne appeals. Yɛn senior partner ɛyɛ member na wasan gyina tom ɛwɔ Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Nti sɛ yɛtae w'akyi a, wonni haw koraa. Yɛbie yɛn office free dwada ekosi fiada, anɔpa nɔnkron pɛɛ mu ekosi enumere nonsia, ɛyɛ 9:30 AM kosi 6 PM. Ɛna memeneda nso ɛyɛ appointment nko a, free anɔpa nondu ekosi ewia nɔnan, ɛyɛ 10 AM kosi 4 PM. Yɛwɔ 4th floor ɛwɔ Anna House, 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sɛ wonnante firi 7 Sisters Underground nso a, ɛyɛ kwan tiaa bi. Yɛn senior partner Bernardo Wusu san yɛ barrister yɛagyina to mu na ɔyɛ Ghana Bar Association member ɛna wasan gyina sɛ mmaranimfoɔ ɛwɔ court cases a ɛfa Ghana law ho. Wɔ advise local authorities, official solicitors office ne solicitors bebree ɛfa Ghanaian law ho yie. Na ɔsan yɛ obi a ɔtae kasa ɛwɔ radio ɛne TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary and family law. At BWF, our solicitors are pleased to offer high-quality legal representation at competitive rates. Our senior partner, Bernardo Wusu, has over 29 years' experience as a lawyer in the UK. BWF Solicitors provide independent and practical legal assistance for all kinds of family matters, such as childcare, contested and uncontested divorce, and injunctions for domestic violence. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you in this difficult time, which is why we offer confidential advice delivered in a sensitive manner. Our senior partner is an accredited member of the Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel, which guarantees expert representation in all family and matrimonial cases. We are located at 4th floor Anna House, 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London, N15 4NP, just a short walk from 7 Sisters Underground.
My everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've Father, you done for me?
Good morning, TF4 ne viewers on more sharing Facebook Live and YouTube. So, yeah, Danyamia sister and the day Mabekayensa. And the 5th of May, we've entered into a new month. It's a happy new month. Yechia TF4 Nina Kofa Omo sharing. As we always do every week, yeah. Yeah, the updates about not yet sound so the legal education also at so as today is the 5th of May, I want to wish any baby a happy birthday. First of all, my brother and also my cousin, Mr. Evans Kwame Nyameche. I wish you a very happy birthday. We are praying that God will continue to endow you with more grace, more strength, give you more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You are such a great help into Yame Enkoswa and show so Emma dia Eda Wakume Subia Yame Enyemau and me brown so Kobna Danso. I wish you a very happy birthday wherever you are. We are praying for God's goodness and God's covering to be over you and the children, and that everything that your hands find doing will prosper in the name of Jesus. So wishing you a very happy birthday. May wish it Obi Biara Ebia Odin birthday and there and I say during the past week we did a birthday. We wish you a happy birthday. We are praying for God's grace and guidance in all that you do. And say happy birthday. And there, as you can see, we don't have Rainbow Radio with us, but you bet to me afre on numbers are made bet sudra. In see your studio number is 0208 123 1016. Into 0208 123 1016. And another number over to me after 073 99 208468 into 073 99 208468 into Ubehu numbers no Facebook Live ya tro numbers no atoho into mo pesa mo fresh studio line na numbers no ya tro Facebook Live so we'll share on YouTube and so over to me numbers no screen no so into say opesa o free and as opesa send the WhatsApp message then it will be the 073 number ending with 8468 into over to me as afre and answer over to me I sending a voice note into more person more free and over to me afre sa numbers me anyway and see yes the best share I say with yeah updates and so and see obi biara opese almost send them questions on Facebook and so move to me I send them more written questions to Facebook Live and see some person send them more questions that move to me I send the questions no to Facebook Live and see and also okay, as we do every week, updates. I know say what we have been speaking about because a lot of people in them say when it comes to immigration and Brana, something may change as the week goes on. But Yanshada and society in your but maybe what in your baby swa say yeshan and so you say in regards to immigration rules into say APR usually in brand society and I say immigration rules necessary Home Office 4 year BB to say statement of changes. With those statement of changes, no almost in your mama person wants to start your immigration rules enum na omotumi aka say from this time onwards we anyway and esisa nti from last month no na ye bohode rules say ye immigration rules no almost the changes eba in terms of nkola private life and I say obi a all your students all your application under the graduate route and I say skilled worker route and I say nkofo a ebia year applications for EA family permits now almost say atrim na omo ema EU settlement scheme family permits and I can say nkofo a ebia year applications for no recourse to public funds and nyama omo be assess and I say omo be consider in terms of those applications. Any different things to do with refusal grounds in terms of applications are nkofo every year. First and foremost, in terms of nkola omo private life routes no so ebia wobano with this 7. What's not a chrome has since year no for a continuous period of 7 years. In terms of immigration and Rano, like I said, these changes will be implemented from the 20th of June 2022. Into the Obano with this 7 ever chrome ha na opesa oya application under the private life router. Oma who says akola no betumi aye application for indefinite leave to remain. Into sa nimpa no say odru 7 na obetumi achire say ne home anasa baby a onim UK chrome ha onim baby abium ne social ties ne cultural ties kasa no krampa otino chrome ha kasa wabe form in the private life chrome ha and nuntina oja no so edi aye sa application for indefinite leave to remain. And I say akola we di let's say over the age of 18 into the area we did 21, 22, but still under the age of 25 into from between the ages of 18 to 24. Say akola no aye application for private life na almost amana 2.5. As I am another 2.5 into what twice so for 5 years. Na akola no pese ono so aye application for indefinite leave to remain na. Sa akola no so able to me aye application for indefinite leave to remain after a 5-year period. Say ye share nkofo ebia omo pese omo year applications either as students onto the graduate routes and as people who have graduated and then they want to apply on the skilled worker route. Na ye share nyama omo kana based on the new immigration rules. Say your application as a student going on to the graduate route and I say your application onto the skilled worker route. Usually we get so we try my decision about wait to me as a juma because employers know ebe share nyama here. In terms of things like that, say we employers say ebia your person who biometric card and I say your person who say oda so one krata obetumi dey juma. Usually na omo person who be from the home office and I say omo person omo personal checks employability checking service website no so na omo to me who say you are eligible to continue working. But omo aka say omo application as students under the graduate route and as a skilled worker routes now, then there's no need say omo be train answer na home office ama decision. They are going to go ahead and say over to me atwaso aye juma as long as we submit your application no in time before your leave expires no na omo to me aka say at least over to me atwa we juma no so na decision also ba na ode ama we employers and I say ejuma for na omo ebisa for wo documents such as over to me aye ejuma. I know say in terms of ebiankofo omo applications even to meet the English language requirement, whether through the family route and I say through the skilled worker route. Say meet English language requirements now. Like I said, you don't have to just rely on undergraduate degree, and I say usually Rebecca say either undergraduate, master's, or PhD, a higher level degree. So over to me actually say at least GCSE maths or English certificates, and I say 1 year English and maths ever come here we drew grade now almost and that's 1 year A level ever come here, then that will be able to meet that English language requirements they be almost I know say even more for their jobs they've had to redo their GCSEs and see that can also help in terms of meeting the English language requirements, which is also a good thing. I can't your immigration rules, so. And then when it comes to ABI and Krofua, almost stressing over to me, I almost no recourse to public funds. Meaning, over the past 2 years, this has been something that has been very good in terms of Krofua. Almost, I say COVID affects my juma, and I say because of COVID, Nancy, income no drop pay. I realized that Home Office for no the policies about buying in terms of them not imposing restriction on Nkrofo application for 12 have stressing your to me I show any and so it is good that when it comes to the no recourse to public funds like I said assess income and assess the fact that you will not be able to maintain anyone and also due to some serious compelling circumstances, you will not be able to maintain yourself and then they can of course go ahead and assess and look whether to not impose that no recourse to public funds. And I say funds also cry say if this is your first 2.5 hours, then they would not obviously put that no recourse to public funds on, will leave. And it's good to say, your application, are you destitute? Is your accommodation suitable? Is it likely that you are going to be homeless? They ask all of these questions as part of the application. Saying, to me, assess it, the need for recourse to public funds, and I say the need for them to not impose that recourse to public funds. And see, this is also something good in terms of immigration rules now. Almost per se, almost did by enforce from the 20th of June, and I know some of the changes are also in August, from the 22nd of August as well. And lastly but not least, when it comes to our EA applications, say EA application and I say EA appeal in regards to an EA application where as almost granted EA family permits. Now UK government I can say deadline no for EA family permits now actually from the 30th of June 2021 no. Now then they should be granted the EU settlement scheme family permit. In Sanoso Sano, Omode Aka, your immigration rules, no Honsanya, and Kofa, Omo, Sa route no sono, Sa Omo Ede Ma Omodia, and the Omode Sa EUSS family permits, no, Ebema Omo. So, in terms of your updates, no, Meja no Hona, you to me, act swaso. It's a short break na yasign ababak.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary and family law. At BWF, our solicitors are pleased to offer high-quality legal representation at competitive rates. Our senior partner, Bernardo Wusu, has over 29 years' experience as a lawyer in the UK. BWF Solicitors provide independent and practical legal assistance for all kinds of family matters, such as childcare, contested and uncontested divorce, and injunctions for domestic violence. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you in this difficult time, which is why we offer confidential advice delivered in a sensitive manner. Our senior partner is an accredited member of the Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel, which guarantees expert representation in all family and matrimonial cases. We are located at 4th floor Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, London, N15 4NP, just a short walk from Seven Sisters Underground.
Oh, yeah, your Facebook viewers and conform sharing. I say good morning. When you say now very man so sharing. When you say Mr. Nana very say please share. Near that's Nana very man. Yami shall. Any K honestly say good morning all. Yami and shall Nina Sandra Fraser say good morning lawyer Eunice. Ye chair so Sandra. And I'll say, please share. Please share. Mami, if I say hi, lawyer Eunice, nice to see you again. Michelle, Mami, if I am in Shirao. Studio numbers, Nibium, 0208 123 1016 into 0208 123 1016. And so ye chiamwa my sister Liduma ye chow hello Foster Fox or say good morning lawyer Eunice and all BWF Solicitors ye chow Foster Fox within the FF ye pesadi you know Nana Jima Liduma Deputy Minister Bakope ye chow Nana Jima Yami Shao. Free legal education, of course. Free legal education. Yari Israel. It's a group of people almost 8 and that's almost sharing on Facebook, YouTube, and that's BW Radio. So, Chamuni na Yadamyamia say Mabeka Yensa and as we said, the studio lines are 0208 123 1016. Mobile number so 073 99208468. Into move to me afre or lines way so. In terms of in conform person mubisa questions and so move to me atro mo questions Facebook live into you to me I can come more questions Facebook live saying you to me questions no so I know BWF Solicitors you were 4th floor of Anna House 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road 7 Sisters postcode N15 4NP into so more person more free office no after program no so number no 0208 493 7340. Yes. Let's move on to our main topic for the day. So how do I meet the financial requirements made to me they are switching from 10-year route no so to onto the 5-year route into ABA we partner and I say we spouse into say we share your immigration rules that obi your friend partner and I say spouse obi under your immigration rules your friend or partner in general into the definition of a partner obi waware no into say waware obia yinim say sanipa no your partner say won worry nipa krono dia and the under Jam 1.2 no yes say to me chere say woni sanipa no atna for at least 2 years answer na obetumi afre sa nipa no partner. But you can also argue say bia woni nipa kro na awo months for 2 years, but sa nipa no that so your partner. And see that one too is also open to submissions. But you name from your immigration rules say wa ware obi a omunim say ukunu anasa wo yere dia nipa kono your partner. So one ware dia and the fallback position say so to make sure say sa nimpa no wonena atna for a period of 2 years. And see in that sense no say your application under that partner routes now, and then you are saying that ebia wonena sa nipa krono awo anase nipa kono ewo eba wonene eba ye time ebia ye dewo every Ghana aba inti sa akola no ebia onyanya ne settlement anase akola no enye British anase akola no enye EU national inti sa akola no ono so eka ho inti say ye financial requirements say ye wone wo yere anase wone wo kunu pe a we are looking at an amount of 18,600. So eba so kan ho dia, then that increases by 3,800. And say nkwala 2 dia, and say on top of the 3,800 now o de beka 18,600 hono now o de 2,400 so kan ho. And say you say nkwala 2 dia, then you are looking at over 24,800 pounds in terms of annual income. And so let's see how ABR Home Office for no to me calculated 18,600. Some of it is quite technical and then some of it is quite simple. And so we'll start with the simple ones. Say you can say Home Office share say income now share gross into your share income before tax. Into sa income no also unyano say it drew 18,600 dia and there you to me aka say income now uyano emit your financial requirements and I say emit your threshold na in terms of making the application. And see we know say when it comes to switching to the 5-year routes no na so we meet all of the other requirements including the financial requirements to be able to make that switch from the 10-year route to the 5-year route. Into usual requirements, a relationship requirements with spouse and as a partner. And then you have to also make sure say immigration status and as no as much as possible no it is still extant into we leave no and we answer na obey new application. And then in terms of English language no so to me say we to me I either English speaking and listening at a level A2 and I say undergraduate degree and a master's and a PhD unya wo krom ha so unya every a crofo for so there and there say exercise a home assessments to see whether you meet that level A2 answer na ube to me at so. And then in terms of the financial requirements, there's also accommodation as well. And so they want to know say what accommodation now or no is suitable for wo any oyere and I say wo any nkofo a omoka application no. That is in terms of the accommodation. And then we are focusing on the financial requirements. And see ABR financial requirements na ye kano. One wo ye repair ena mote. And you are saying say omo ye application and I say application ye first time no ABR omo de what 10-year route no so. O person who senya over to me as which I call 5-year route no so but o person who senya over to me, I meet our financial requirements. In the ABR, say the sources from which are almost shares that will meet our financial requirements. No, almost say in terms of meeting the financial requirements, yebetumi ahwe we dwuma income a unya we dwuma no sometimes yebetumi etu out the same amount every month into ebi as we get £1,000 every month that £1,000 ena yede bema every month and I say ebi a we dwuma no because omo ye no by every should I say 30 days into omo calculators in the sense say ebia we dwuma no we no 18 hours a week and this is the amount omo tua waka into the amounts can differ from every month into ebia 1 month we 1,200 another month we 1,400 another month we assign 1,300 depending on the hours we dwuma and then how they pay you every month. And no almost friend or non-salaried income. Whereas income now we are no per every month into £1,000 now we are every month no almost friend or salaried income. Into either say we are a salaried income and I say we are a non-salaried income from Wijumano. And then you can show say Wijumana or no at least say wow for the past 6 months over to me actually or pay slips a jumem letter to show say oye juma ho and a rona will take it and the fact that this is the amount that you are being paid say role no your permanent and that's temporary or mobile a juma letter no so and then the payer or also has to reflect in your bank statements into we will provide with bank statements for the last 6 months as well. One thing that they are always looking at is whether Ube to me meets our 18,600 financial requirement into ABR wow edumenum for the past 6 months. But if you haven't been in that work and I say you haven't been employed with that company for the past year, now you should say okay. Wo ejuma na wo ye ansa na wonya ejuma we no no so yebetumi ahwe senya yebetumi ede eno so aka we ejuma we a wo ye ana in terms of wo previous job let's say na wo previous job for the past let's say 3 years and na wo switch it to ejuma we no unya let's say 6 months ever ho but o share say omo betumi ahwe eno so e de aka de na o ye no ho hopefully if you can show say na ejuma na o ye before into ebia na ejuma na o ye before no oje more pay into ebia ejuma no the annual pay was 25,000 into ubetumi ache wo piece or pieces no so say now oje 25,000 a year. Some people also get HMRC tax income statements in say and also no or also show the income you have been receiving in say and also no then you are saying say you are able to meet that threshold. But in terms of combining with previous job to new job no and say with new job no you are showing say currently no you've entered into a new job but they want to see say new job now woman at least you can show say wow sir ejumem for the past 6 months and say let's say wow for 4 months unya 6 months in a year. Then you have to be able to complete a full 6 month period to be able to then make the application because almost calculated wo income na wonya every current job no to be able to then see how you can combine with income no from a previous job no. And then if for instance you are saying say ABR will 6 month period now why ejuma no ebia unya 10,000 within that 6 months because we pay no ebia and get salaried income into a year non-salaried income where we income no differs every month into and to so for the 6 month period because of say ya almost 2 hours every hour, any the number of hours that we juma niti. You want to be able to see how best income no from your current job will be able to meet the financial requirement. Usually, if the income you are receiving is at least 10,000 within that 6-month period, then you know say even within a year, no, it will be more than the 18,600 now or more. When it comes to, let's say, obia, ebia, na onye juma bia, afe na washa sea wenya juma, but ebia sa nimpa no ewo other forms of income into not necessarily say or you're self-employed, but just other forms of income in terms of ebia omu wa dying omu renting into omunya rent payments every start dying no. And I say, almost a kakra, it's all my investment kakra. Nowadays, in Crawford Bray, yeah, sa we no investments now, Toro, and it's other investments no. We who say in Crawford, yeah, be pa and see, omunya some income from those Toro and other investments. And also sano, they can consider the income from enono sano. And then there are those that receive, let's say, income because they be directors of companies and see dividends and that sort of thing. And then you can also they can also consider allowance. It's a maternity allowance and I say some form of bereaved and I say widows allowance. Not public funds into Pajorebre and yeah benefits and almost share into if you receive some other form of income maybe on a weekly basis and also on a monthly basis then they will consider income now from those other sources to be able to see whether you would meet that 18,600. You've been doing some investments for the past 5 years into you have some good money coming from those sources into no sano abia osha 18,000 now 18,600 no more no abia investments no and I say income now unyano from those sources no will be more than the 18,600 a year or more share. And then, for instance, for those who are very rich, into savings, say I can say almost share savings ebia unye juma kra into with savings and over to me aka say application no to switch to the 5-year route. I mean, if you have that money, then I think say they will just look at it and say, yeah, they be out. But usually it has to be more than 16,000. Into almost savings, they are looking at savings which is over and above 16,000. And to say I'm calculating and say with savings now one say almost share savings no na almost at least 16,000 na almost share no divided by the number of years almost debema into so year application now usually almost 30 months a year 2.5 years into so almost show savings now we use 16,000 from now we divided by 2.5 years now almost debema na almost share says asikano total no mo be ya no so mo de kan 16,000 no ho a na wo kire say 18,600 na almost share for the total income per year. That savings should be enough to meet that income, and I say it should be more than the 18,600 na almost share. In some cases, the person might be self-employed. Into abia unye juma, one kasa wasate we juma, abia oh yeah hairdressing and I say ebia what start or own business or yeah I mean during COVID I realized that a lot of people have business ideas. Nkrofo started say omo ye aduane, nkrofo started say omo pamenya mama, nkrofo hairstyling, eyelashes, makeup, number of things. I mean, who pan say nkrofo ideas. It's the omo kasa esha say omo bie omo own business because omo ideas. Some went on successfully, others didn't. But in terms of Abia, Obia, always our partner with way so now or share saying obey to me and meet our requirements as a self-employed person. In see that say we are sole trader. Or no, I say we be a business, but we be a partnership. In see there are businesses that people operate basically because they are sole traders and say no they want to see say we profits now unya from a jumano say yes say yeah share we profits now yeah calculated from the last financial year and I himself UK Chrome had there yeah financial year is from 6th April to 5th April every year. It is sure the last financial year and the last year 6th April to this year 5th of April. It's so almost share will total profits and now say profits are without your expenses or without any tax being deducted total profits are say share with total profits now. Who say total profits is more than the 18,600. Then we can go ahead and say okay, because profits more than the threshold we are looking for. Now to meet the requirements And I say because of the fact say now this year profits low kakra into they can consider the last 2 financial years into 2019-2020, any 2020-2021. Only to me, I consider average now from the last 2 financial years. Ebia 2019-2020 now income 19,000 and 2020-2020 2021-2022 now income a bit low into Abia now 17,000 pounds. But now you calculate average Usually the average is calculated by looking at the total profits from the last 2 financial years divided by 2. Now share average of the income for the year. It's say income and I say average income more than the 18,600 now almost there, then you can go ahead and make the application. But if say total profits now is still less than the 18,600 now almost then of course you will have to be able to meet that threshold to make the application. Well, at least say self-employed income and shada meet here. They say you can combine certain incomes into maybe self-employment income because what shall say and you are not sure how the business will go. We are employed a juma on the side because you don't want to rely solely on self-employed a juma or a juma we ABR 3 hours every weekend and answer 4 hours every weekend over to me at the account. With self-employed, they almost can't with savings and can't home because they feel that it will not be an accurate figure of self-employed income and with savings. And so you cannot combine with savings to your self-employed, but you can combine your self-employed income to income when you're from Wijuma into ABR or self-employed income was shorted by 3,000 because ABR almost 18,600 no what would you know just 16,600 into what short into what share saying be a we juma na wo ye no so ebe to me afa wo account mu a chere say obetumi meet requirements no into let's say we juma na wo ye no 4 hours every weekend no omo I share will last P60 and I say will last 6 months no will pay slips and no bank statements nature say income now we no at least be 12,000 a year inside no sano na o ka say 12,000 plus 16,600 from self-employed income no combined together no it is more than the 18,600 into no sano obetumi meet requirements no and I say when we yere na mote no say o chere say o yere no eye adwuma na woso sano we adwuma into both of you your combined income no will be more than the 18,600 there and then that's fine say a baso can hold there like I was saying say a baba kwa it is about 22,400 for that extra child. But say mommy no dear, they are looking at 24,800 for the financial year. Into say mummy no, so muye juma na mo betumi aka musical boom to show say mummy it is 18,600 dear. Then that's fine. Say nipa ba coupe and a juma dear, and that person will be able to show say either say the self-employed income and I say combined with the self-employed and ono ankasa ne employed ejuma na owo no saya ejuma mienu we no ebetumi emeti sa 18,600 a year na omo hwehwe no and I say ebetumi emeti sa 22,400 and I say sa 24,800 income na omo hwehwe because of nkola na eka ho. And then in terms of Nkofa ABF, one reason or the other, because of Corona, the government made certain concessions. If you look closely at concessions now, they were saying, say if for one reason or the other, because of Corona, employers no emma omo ejuma for no fair low pay instead of 100% of pay no ubenya 80%. In 80% no ubenya for a certain period of time and I know say the government introduced it up until October 2021 last year and now mutremu and as we a self-employed person na o share we juma na we no and the fact say aba from ninti who kwaje sa government self-employed income support should I say scheme is can be because of that Nancy they can calculate your income into nkofona ebia omoje fellow pay no they can say ebia before o started say oje fellow pay no 6 months before that no you show income na to me it is 18,600 a year and I say we are self-employed person no ebia because of coronavirus ninti we to me actually say we juma no drop here into we income na we are no na profits no and so sa 18,600 no more no but so to me actually say it was due to COVID there then they would disregard sa financial requirements no to be able to say you do meet all the other requirements and therefore to me they will add to 5-year route no so into the COVID concession is for Nkofua ABA from March 2020 to October 2021 to me actually say because of COVID Nancy ABA their work was affected into they were not able to receive the total profits now no almost no into at least almost way so and consider the fact that because of the COVID year, it's almost to me emiti sa financial requirements. And also in terms of nkofo almost employed and now say self-employed. And then when it comes to obia or your application for OB from abroad, the same principles also apply because almost said sa nipa na or British and I said nipa na or settled that person or the year and I said no kunu no bano. So have the income no almost to me ambit to say 18,600 no ana. In terms of your legal education no, I will leave it here. Na ye be phone lines na at all. Na obi biara all questions. I want person will be in terms of any immigration questions. ABI and yeah immigration. ABI is to do with another thing altogether. Says there, then we will say we'll go ahead and answer your question, whether it's family issue, whether it's to do with a civil matter, no, so mubisa yebetumi eyiwano. Into yebetwa so ebie your phone lines. Into my 1 minute, yetumi ababak.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary and family law. At BWF, our solicitors are pleased to offer high-quality legal representation at competitive rates. Our senior partner, Bernardo Wusu, has over 29 years' experience as a lawyer in the UK. BWF Solicitors provide independent and practical legal assistance for all kinds of family matters, such as childcare, contested and uncontested divorce, and injunctions for domestic violence. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you in this difficult time, which is why we offer confidential advice delivered in a sensitive manner. Our senior partner is an accredited member of the Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel, which guarantees expert representation in all family and matrimonial cases. We are located at 4th floor Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, London, N15 4NP. Just a short walk from Seven Sisters Underground.
Your viewers are share on Facebook so and also YouTube so studio numbers nibium 0208 123 1016 into 0208 123 1016 and at 073 9920 8468. Eunice Nkofo as I say omo efre ewo studio line no so. Hello. Oh okay, nipa chronicle. Okay, nti say mo asem bisa pempa wo bebre mo betumi the questions no so at so Facebook. Nti ye be kinkan questions no eyi mo ano ewo Facebook so. Hey, I will say I would like to find out whether, as an employed person who was self-employed last year, I would be able to switch from the 10-year route to the 5-year route. Inti sanipa way no na me boss no na me ka say we employed person na ebia or self-employment income no. To me, I combine no. Currently, no. Let's say one church whether he's been employed, let's say for the past 6 months, or he's been employed shorter than that. But in general, no. Let's say, for instance, Sanipa Way, no, is employed for the past 6 months. Last year, financial year, would have been the year 2020 to 2021. And so that was the last financial year because Nipane say I was self-employed last year. into the employment income would be that which he is in his current year, and a self-employed income no dia na nipa no within 2020-2021 into say no the last financial year in the UK is from 6th April to the 5th of April the following year. Into say the income na onya from ne juma na as a self-employed person na ebia during that time no waye juma no for a period of time and wejai because he's not sure whether the income will be enough into sisi wakunya ejuma oye into ne juma na oye no ebia ojai in self-employment in the last year no and I wash year with the employed ejuma into let's say from June last year and I'll start to say oye ne juma waya kopim sambre it's less than 12 months. But if they calculate the 6 months and as in the recent 6 months pay now, they want to know whether if the recent 6 months pay no, you're calculating now your year forecast for the year now, a best soon 18,600. Now, of course, yeah, kase sanipa we no was self-employed no. They can combine that self-employed income now omunya from that last financial year to income now omoje currently no. Even though he has not been able to show say abia he's been employed in this current job for the past 12 months no. As long as he's able to show say he's been employed for the recent 6 months, that income can be calculated to see if he meets the requirements, and then they will go on and then see if the income na onya from the self-employment no obey here crampo na, they will add that to their assessment when making the calculation. So be a phone line or so and say mefa sani pano. Hello.
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 Good morning.
Hello. Morning.
Pachon, what to say?
Okay, I will say.
Yeda yamiase. Pachon, didn't say ena ufrefi he.
Ebo Manchester.
Okay, Pachon, ebo bisa a question.
The question is that a new bill now, about into law. I was a more criminalize or be a infant say or be shady or school or be shady or criminals or by students in the Sian. Now you know a wound to answer or overstay. And will be so by Sarah and also if you are overstay. Namu Sabri or British Accra or and obese so I answer also or DMP 20 hour. So and common base human rights. Because we say to see answer, you know, my dear Basse will be able to say, over them for maximum of 4 years. And I say, we are not just say, I do cool crew. Not just say, about the human rights applications, nothing. About human rights cry, say, beer or bar or overstay, maybe our better star names are soon. Now, you better cry not to China, then I call Fiasse and San, I did not call crew. And the same with the honor. I say, Chremuno, when he say, bill, a big human rights applications are free one. Any years one being much lecture, this child best interest now, much lecture. A big free one.
Okay. In terms of the new nationality and borders bill, say a cap bill, it means it hasn't yet become law. Once it becomes law, no, then we'll say the new Nationality and Borders Act. But the whole, should I say, the whole point that the Parliament is trying to make is say, so omunim say, wabaye overstayer, then you are committing a criminal offense. That is already a criminal offense from the Immigration Act 1971. In say obia oye overstayer no oye criminal offender, but yanya oshe it's always been there. Into na usually omoma bail into now one catch say be report say ye pese ye hu baby a wo but in terms of arresting you. There are cases where obviously omo detain you because they don't see why you should be in the country. But from this Nationality and Borders Bill, no, they are saying, say, because they have realized, say, people are not regarding these immigration laws, no, the whole intention is that, say, unim say, waba ye overstay and I say, waba ekrom ha illegally dia. Then, if they find you out, they have every right to obviously detain you or imprison you. So it becomes something that they will take seriously. It's already a criminal offense, but now but they want to really do something about it. And see, in terms of so they can't do anything to you. Of course, once you go and find yourself in their hands, then of course they are and in terms of the human rights application, it doesn't remove that person's right. And see, let's say yachinipa way say ebi a oye ejuma will be ho and say sanipa no eye ejuma, and they realize say nipa way ewo akola oye British ewo krom ha, and afe na sanipa no eye application. If they realize that this person has submitted an application to the Home Office, then of course that application is still being considered. You can apply for bail and say because you have human rights, therefore they should look at those human rights and then allow you to continue staying or residing in the UK. And no, so it doesn't remove Sanimpa Chronos human rights. And I say, Ebia, Obia, Wabetsna Krom ha 5 years, Onyanya ni 20 years, and I no. Ebia Nipakono so enshada any obi anyho, and they can't show say omo eba. Then of course that person cannot rely on the private life, and Asanipa also cannot rely on their family life because omo ne partner and asa omo ne eba. It then becomes difficult to be able to say Sanimpa Kroi, they are relying on their family life, and I said they are relying on their private life to be able to submit further grounds to the Home Office. In terms of the law, no dear, it's already reinforcing what is already there. It is not something that is absolutely new. It is just reinforcing the ewo data. But in terms of human rights, no, human rights no edaso ejuma. If anybody is in that situation, now to me, I stress family life and I say more private life because what's not a chrome have for 20 years or more there, then they will have the opportunity to submit grounds for bail, and then that will also be considered. And so I hope me to me I answer your question in terms of the nationality bill now almost person deba.
What you mean, that's not the same as human rights and any or that's will be a 1 young quantity. I say, Fiasu, Fiasu, Bano, Kufi, no job, Bano, Namaka sanity.
Oh, Debbie.
Many baby I worried, but until I'm fishes are, I'm afraid, maybe human rights.
Yeah. And that's all what say, Bay Juma.
Yeah.
And that's a brave.
Bye.
Okay, my interest say you were another caller or line or so. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning, Lawyer Eunice.
Good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Cho, wait, me me question me worry EU me what the neighbor 3 years ago and me na bewo. Now me na issue kakra like I said me free fear. Meeting baby, but she say akola no nim say we when settle status into the say no meeting me planning so obeya makola which is say obeya what me dey and say me nye Ghana passport na me give me die ni bi na mana me hu ye me say me naturally akola na say na apply passport na say obetumi apply British book no direct. And I say me person me Ghana book mana me de menya access bibia man student person me ni 2 kwan. Then I'm person me friend me so lawyer. That's it.
Okay. Thank you for your question. In terms of Akolano, say who pre-settled status because who say Uber had 3 years ago. Say Akolano so Uber say we mana Uber in the same way how we are there in the online application no or say Akolano Uber or papa documents and I say EA sponsor documents are HSA or EU settlement scheme any because we will be for application number no maybe the passport number. The usual things are what time once you are done with the application, then they will ask you to upload documents into Akolano so in your pre-settled Chrome. It's usually say when you pre-settled now who upload it Akolane dia over upload also dia when ne the fact say Akolano who no that time way ebia when ya GP letter and say when ya letter from health visitors in say and also are confirming Akolane din any appointments or and say bibisa they just need some proof of residence and answer proof of address for their child and so who upload the documents from the last 3 months now the same thing na omodema wono did the same thing ebema Akolano into say omoma Akolano sa pre-settled status if for instance when your passport Emma Akolano you can still go ahead and make the application given reasonable reasons. Obviously the NTA went to me and yeah passport and I said the NTA only passport Emma Akolano. If you are saying say Akolano papa EA sponsor no na on pese obeye passports no ama Akolane dia, then you can go ahead and make a Ghanaian passport for Akolano because one ankasa no oye Ghana ni insi se wo chere se oye Ghana ni a passport and as ebimu ewo birth certificate and wo betumi e de akere. You can easily make a passport for the child insi so oye application ma Akolano na wo the details na share Akolano so ebenya Ghana passports a betumi e de aye application no and as betumi aye application answer na when your passport no into either way you will still have to do the passport for Akolano into so your passport no na when you sa pre-settled status no Emma Akolano then you know say so wo koje will settled status na Akolano so etumi enya the same. So when you will settle status now, say or register Akolano so over to me I register Akolano to say when you will settle status now Akolano is also under 18 and so person will register Akolano because when you will settle status into under section 1(3) of your British Nationality Act because Akolano is still under 18 also when you will settle status no over to me I register as British citizen. And see, it depends on how you want to go about it, whether you want to apply for the pre-settled status to say and I say over try ama when you will settle status answer na wait to me I register Akolano.
And you know, me tia say me ebi ani papa ne pese oye book ni mana because oye yi no kuta British book dem pese me when say ye betimi aye apply British book ni direct and I say ye mark ye naturalize Akolano and say apply book no and also Friday or no.
Okay, so Akolano papa pese oye EU passport Emma Akolana obetumi aye say Akolano papa no when you settle status e wo krom so let's say before EU settlement scheme no na already no or papa or permanent residence ever chrome ha into wo Akolano na or papa ewo sa permanent residence na deda say sa na say dia then they want to see evidence say na me papa ewo sa permanent residence and so na ye wo Akolano into automatically no then you are saying say Akolano is British because na the papa settled e wo krom ha ansa na ye wo akola no but say e bia wuntumi enkyere se na akola no ne papa settled and I say wabenya ne indefinite leave to remain under the EU settlement scheme and sana ye wo akola no na it means say you have to be able to now wait for him to get in a settled status and I say when obenya settled status ne dia na watwen ama wenya settled status and sana obetumi a register akola no so it depends on whether na akola no papa na oye settled e wo krom ha sana ye wo akola no
Nani papa ni settled. Me won be 6 weeks ni papa ni settled dada into a settled.
Okay.
Last year into me work on 6 weeks ni.
Okay.
Into no. Yeah.
Okay. So akwala ni papa ni settled there ubetumi aye direct passport application but they will want to see evidence na akwala no papa no was settled in the UK before omubetumi a process am akwala no.
Inti me yebenya confirmation almost send by say when you settled like let's normal de bano
indefinitely leave to remain yeah
and menya the original passport and I say copy of the passport
and so they will ask for his passport details on the form and so you will have to be able to provide it and they will ask him to co-sign and see they will need him to consent to the passport application as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Me that see we I'm sure
that's in the whole. I'm sure so. That's I think say you another caller line also. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Pastor, maybe some question. Na me were 2.5 years so and eba be wunu me fee waiver application and na my Zambrano so inti no Zambrano no much raw me mama certificate of application
okay
it's an friend no mo de mama and ba we no me 2.5 na and menya a decision for fee waiver no and so and on mama me 10 days I mean find your application say my confused say me application na I mean rely on certificate of application
but we say omo bro will settle status letter and na yeah certificate of application
certificate of application so we me years and brand no
yeah
mama kwaye biometrics ni we ni wie no mo bra me certificate of application na ma o kwan say wutumi di year tuma wutumi eco school ni don bra me no but in that time na me my Zambrano na me we no me year Zambrano na me 2.5 ni nwie inti e ba be wu no and I may apply for fee waiver
okay
inti e fee waiver decision number say or like Oma wave will be a free swam, no my determining. But so mama me 10 days is a main final me application into the same meaning say me yes application 2.5 application ni bi mo na se me nya ni sa na se me yen so a na che se ba ko no eyi Zambrano na free wa na se den mean.
Okay, so right now I don't know the basis on which Zambrano no and say I can't really tell say you should stop the Zambrano application and I say my own twaso. But for what you are telling me, we leave no so twaso on the 2.5 year leave.
And I expired in March, but I was waiting for fee waiver
decision. No. And now Mama who can say within 10 days you must submit an application.
Yes.
And say because Mama was quite say within 10 days you must submit an application and say it was so into you have to be able to submit an application within that 10-day period. Otherwise, say when to me and then it's almost as if you are saying say we leave no end to us so and say I will say for safety's sake continue on the 2.5 because I don't know background into why you made the Zambrano application and whether you are eligible.
Yes, Sana, me wo about British son, Mina Michelle. Even though ne papa ewa ha o mo relationship nti eno so na me dina e de ye but ne me bi sa ne say no me wo sa ba ko no mama me certificate of application nti sa me yes 2.5 na e override Zambrano de no mama me certificate of application and I say I can have both till I get a decision on either.
It's definitely one will override the other because you can't have two different permits to reside in the UK. So either say they are saying say you have 2.5 now, continue on the 2.5 year route, or you are saying say you are eligible under the Zambrano route until they should grant you leave under the Zambrano route. From what you are telling me, Akwalani Papa you're British, or also to Chrome her, but on a different relationship. And
yes,
if you are saying you are the primary carer and this man is also in the UK and he can also care for this child there, then
relationship.
It doesn't matter whether they are in a relationship. If this
person only abufrano relationship,
So if you are saying say you are a British, I mean this child is British and ne papa so you're British, then usually in that case you are not the primary carer of this child because there's another primary carer who can also care for this child, and so this child will not be forced to leave the UK because there's another primary carer who can care for this child. And see, I will say your best bet is to stay on the 2.5 as much as possible. Please stay on the 2.5 because to me, Akobane said they can refuse your application because you are not the only primary carer for Akolano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's in the horn. Okay. And so so with questions no your Facebook. Ricky Boche also good morning lawyer Eunice. A friend got divorced with his ex-wife in Ghana and he was sent a confirmation of dissolution of customary marriage certificate. Will the Home Office accept this certificate if he continues to marry the new partner in the UK? Is the confirmation of dissolution of Ghanaian customary marriage certificates okay to use in the UK, please? And so there's two questions in one. And see, the first question is asking whether certificate of confirmation of dissolution of customary marriage, accept. When it comes to the Home Office accepting that marriage, I mean, if the Home Office divorce and dissolution guidance are almost share caseworkers no who senya to me aje our rejaye no atum. And then we also have in the UK our Family Law Act of 1996. And see, when it comes to foreign divorces, usually the standpoint is from section 46 say why our rejaye for so dear. They want to know say divorce and I say our rejaye no was done through court proceedings. And say so to me say the divorce took place by court proceedings and say court and our will divorce certificate. So over to me actually then they will accept it as well. When it comes to the Home Office guidance, so it talks about the fact that there may be cultures and situations where people may have entered into proxy marriage. They know your friend of customary marriage because your family and to me aje no. And when it comes to our rejaye usually almost say fine sanebra and say with the saneba na yaji say our no wejai. But based on different case laws, your penny Uncle Ben, David Biara or can't say when it came to the EU laws and how our Ghanaian customary marriage is accepted, A lot of research went into that, and see, he was one of those people who pioneered the fact that omoje awari no etum, and I know he's done so many consultations for other people, and there's something that he gives advice on when it comes to awari no. And see, say Ghanaian customary marriage no omoje tuma. Their guidance also says that there are circumstances where they may accept dissolution of customary marriages. But there are also case laws in terms of the fact that there are circumstances where, for instance, obide and sana akoma ebusiafono and also ena omujna so akase omo ejai awariano. But in Ghana, our customary marriage, let's put it this way, it allows you to marry as many people as possible. So you don't have to stick to just the one person now or say waware. But a Chrome had there, they say they are basing their principles on the Christian principles, since it's just one man and one wife. It's no, they don't accept polygamy, and I say bigamy, and I say marrying multiple wives. In they want to know, say, you have gone through the proper channels to get a divorce, which is through the court, and then you can then rely on to say, because why you're divorced, Ninti, upe say, which divorce certificate now to be able to then remarry, and I say to be able to now say, oh, kunya a year for. So when it comes to the Home Office accepting it, they have guidance that gives them circumstances where they can accept a dissolution of customary marriage. And then I know that when it comes to the law is different, because the law expects that there is proper court proceedings when it comes to our rejai. And so the safe point will be to get a divorce certificate and say what wejai our. And when you are said to be properly divorced, then you can go ahead and then marry whoever, and I say if you want to marry the person the next day after your divorce has come through, you can go ahead and get married. Samuel Enyim, or say, please, Lawyer Eunice, I want the improvement or the outcome of Akisenya case. Should we wait a bit or should we go ahead to apply? Okay, into Samuel, the case of Akisenya was decided in January. Into that appeal case, cause of appeal, by January of this year, into January 2022, and a cause of appeal, I can't say. They also see the Home Office view and they see Miss Akisenya's view. And see, lady na obisa question in terms of Nizambrano application and in the 2.5 no. The Court of Appeal said they can see from Miss Akisenya's view, say, your application as a person who has derivative rights, no your main primary carer. And because the derivative rights, should I say, eligibility requirements were such that because she was the main primary carer of Nimbaninti, that afforded her the chance or the opportunity to be able to apply for derivative rights and then go on and have the 5 years residence card granted to her. Into Miss Akisenya, I can say, because of the fact that she was not able to continue receiving benefits on the 5-year residence card now demand in Nancy, or switch call 2.5-year route so. And with that 2.5-year route she was able to apply for no recourse to public funds. Oh, say EU settlement scheme aba Emma and Crawford with derivative right the opportunity to apply for indefinite, which was not there under our EA Immigration Regulation 2016. She said, and the obey application, But remember, under Appendix EU, say, 2.5, and I said, leave under immigration rules now. It didn't give people the opportunity to then apply onto the EU settlement scheme. Into now case no court. And so the judges or the judgment said that because she was able to meet the eligibility requirements under the Immigration EA Regulation 2016, where she was not afforded the same, should I say, requirements or the same leave under the immigration rules, she could then apply onto the EU settlement scheme because she met those requirements under the EA regulations as a derivative right holder and as a primary carer of the British children. But then they saw the point that the Home Office was trying to make in terms of obia, ebia, yeah, can they say, obey to me, meet requirements no under your immigration rules, and they may not necessarily meet the requirements under the EEA Regulation 2016 or as a derivative right holder. Say if, for instance, the rules are afforded to you under the immigration rules, say ABA, you are a sole parent, as a sole parent with parental responsibility for a British child, over to me, I application no under 2.5. And I said because you have direct access to that British child, no, over to me, I application for 2.5. And I said, oh yeah, obia, ne akolano normally etin. Now over to me, actually, so parental responsibility for that child, no, because all of these requirements are afforded to you under your immigration rules. Say, to me, meeting requirements no under your immigration rules. Now, the only route is the derivative right route, or the only route that is afforded to you is under your previous Immigration EA Regulation 2016. Then, of course, that would mean, say, you would have to make that application for derivative rights as a primary carer of a British child. It will only be in circumstances where you cannot meet the requirements under your immigration rules, and you have to then show that you meet the requirements as a derivative right holder because your child is British. Now you're primary carer of that child. Into who here say onesa akolano ebetina kromha, and that would mean say akolano or you're British no will not have to leave the UK. Into that is in terms of the Akisenya case. Into say if you have rights under the immigration rules and I say you are able to meet the requirements under your immigration rules in Kwadia, and they will say you are not eligible to apply for derivative rights under the EU settlement scheme. I hope that helps answer your question. In Breno, Ekobebre, last caller. Hello.
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 Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Mama Jo, I'm speaking from.
Pacho Temenka.
Me Pacho Honey.
Okay, Pacho. Cause so they ne baby or free.
Media Jo, make us free cheesecake. I just want to find out, say, if you don't vote and you want to apply for your nationality and then British passport, is it going to affect you in any way? Into
my first part ni now will be sab baby.
Me Pacho me say won't to aba. Me fan say be I won't to aba. We qualify so bit me to aba, I won't to aba. That's all person who call you British area. It may affect you in any way now.
Oh no. Your right to vote has nothing to do with the fact say person will naturalize it as a British citizen. And see so person will naturalize it as a British citizen almost share in your mind to say you're being capable, mentally stable to make the application, that you are of good character, and the fact that you have lived here legally for a 5-year period, and within that 12-month period before making the application, now or indefinite leave to remain. of course, if you are able to do the life in the UK exam and English language test now, then that will qualify you to make the application. But they don't look at whether you are voting or not voting, because British for Nankasa, even be brave and voting, that is not a requirement. You're okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Nothing ho. Yembre eko bebre into eha na yebeja no. Yeda munina ase say mama ejumade aye kama. Yebompa say dasende yebetumi assign ehia biom. Me de ye address any your telephone number ebetudwa. Say opese ofreyen na at least uniyen a discussable issue, and I say person book appointment eba, and I say one person over because of baby wanting to person book remote consultation na yafa wo instructions baby over biara no. Your telephone number, your office telephone number, 0208 493 7340 into ubehu where your screen also 0208 493 7340. Yeah, emergency number 077 127 61884. Into 077 127 61884. And your address your 4th floor of Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, 7 Sisters. Postcode ne N154NP into N154NP. Move to me everything. It was our numbers way so. Me ankasa me number out of office hours also 075 35 813910 into 075 35 813910 into yame ye adoma dasende ye besan ehia biom me da munina ase yame enkoso a enhwemoso. Bye bye.
Ye fema ye wo London. Ya gia basobodie bebre. Ne ya redare ewo mransemu. Eye legal services, BTC family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nyeden kra. Yen partner penimpa, Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron, 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura wo ho. Inti se ba na busuansem bi te se child care, eya abofrahwe mu, awaregya ye ho twema mentwe. Ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a, ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Ye child care, any family team no nimnia wo famu ewe ne ya wo bremu. Enu nti ne yeto ye mbo asema wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner Ayobia Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra. Upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF Solicitors die ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas, ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wunni haw kra. Ye bie an office free dwada ekosi fiada anopa non krompe mu ekosi enumre no nsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm. Ena memene danso appointment nko free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Yewo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 7 Sisters Underground Nswa eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasen gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law ho. We're advising local authorities, official solicitors office, ni solicitors be bree, efa Ghanaian law huye. Na osan yo bia or tai kasa ewo radio, any TV so for Ghanaian law.